In order to share your files to an account outside of your education domain, in our case, susdgapps.org, you first need to have an account that will accept the amount of storage that you have. So I'm going to go into my demo account here, and I only have 553 megabytes that I'm going to try to transfer. In my own account, which I was just in a moment ago, I have 56 gig. So if I were going to transfer that account over with all of my files, I would need more than just a personal account with a 15 gig limit. So just kind of keep that in mind. In order to do this, there are a couple of things you have to check. One, you do want to look at how much storage is being used and make sure you have that much room in the account you're sending it to. The other thing is you want to click up here and make sure you are signed into only this one account, your susdg apps account. If you are signed into any other accounts here, you need to sign out of them. You can only be signed into your susdg apps or your education domain account in order to make this transfer. All right. Once you've checked that, you can click on your Google Apps and go to your account app. And you should see right up close to the top one that says transfer your content, and it'll have these little balloons up here. So we are wanting to transfer, not back up or any of the other options, okay? So if you click start transfer, it should bring up this page again with the little balloons at the top. Keep an eye out for those balloons. And you need to enter a destination. So this is where you would enter a personal account or another education domain, wherever you are taking your files to, and then you'll send code. Now, one thing I would recommend is be able to access that code on a mobile device or a different computer, because if you jump accounts while you're in the middle of this process, it does not do well. So you can basically click on the email that it sends you and say get code, and it will send you a code. I'll type in the code that was sent to me and hit verify. Now that code only lasts for a few moments, and if you don't do it right away, you're going to have to resend it, and it does get a little confusing. If it's not recognizing you as being in an EDU domain or an education domain, you will need to make sure again that you are only signed into your susdg apps account, and in rare cases you might need to have it verified. Now I would recommend turning off Gmail and only backing up your drive. One, because this is going to have a lot more storage, a lot more space that it's going to take up. And also any files that you probably have in Drive. It's very doubtful that you would actually need your susdg apps Gmail sent over to your other account. So once you've done that, you can hit start transfer. And it will send another email. And the email says your content is on its way. So that just lets me know that it is working. It says it may take up to a week for the transfer to complete. You'll get an email when it is finished. Restricted content will not be transferred. But this is definitely going to take some time. You do not need to leave your computer open or anything. All of this is happening in the cloud behind the scenes. It is not at all dependent on your device. So once you have that and it's got the little check mark there saying that you're good, then you should be all set and you can go on about your business.